is live.
Hi guys, welcome back. This is your first video. My name is Julie, and today we're going to be talking about my guidelines. I don't like to call them rules for online dating. So we've got 13 guidelines that I've come up with over the past couple years that just made me feel a lot more comfortable with online dating, and that have actually helped some of my friends. So hopefully they will help you too. So first, don't let online dating take over your life. It should be an addition to your life, not your whole life. It's really easy to fall down the rabbit hole when there are, millions of people that are a click away to schedule way too many dates. So just remember to prioritize your friends, your family, the people that you really want to go out with. If you feel bad asking somebody to wait a week, don't worry about it, because if they really want to go out with you, they'll wait that week. Number 2, don't force yourself to go out with anybody that you're not excited about. There are so many people on there that if you're having to convince yourself to go out with somebody or you're not feeling good about it, just don't do it. Don't worry about it. There are going to be people that you're excited about and that you feel good about, so don't force yourself if it's not really feeling right. Another really difficult one here is try not to take things personally. It can be so hard when you see somebody's profile and you're so excited about it, you can't wait to meet them, you're imagining your first date, and then they never respond to you. It's really hard not to take that personally because you're kind of wondering, did I say something wrong? Is there something they don't like about me? But the thing is, you can't be asking yourself those kind of questions. This person hasn't met you, they don't know you, and like I said, there are so many people online, it can be really overwhelming, and maybe your message just slipped through the cracks. So try not to let that bother you, and know that sometimes you're going to be in the position of the person who's not responding, and somebody might be asking those questions about you. This is just an unfortunate truth about online dating, that there are going to be a lot of messages that don't get answered, and that's kind of a bummer, but just a real truth of the process. Next, just don't stand people up. Same in real life dating. It's not a nice thing to do. It's not cool. Next is just be honest about what you're looking for. I see on a lot of the profiles there's a thing that says long-term dating, short-term dating. If you're not looking for long-term dating, don't say that you are. There are so many ways to unintentionally hurt people online dating. Why do something that you know is deceitful and that could potentially hurt somebody? Next, this is a more personal one. I like to save my phone number until I'm already pretty sure I'm going out with somebody, we have plans. And that's just because once you give it out, you can't take it back. Somebody might be texting you a million times a day and you're just not really feeling it. So for me, that's something I chose to do, is not give my phone number out until right before a date. So if somebody's running late, somebody gets lost, you can contact each other. But otherwise, I kind of like to keep that to myself. Next one, please, please, please go on a public first date. It's just a safety issue. You might feel like you know this person really well, you've been exchanging messages, but the truth is you don't. And so just do something public, at least for the first date. And this goes for women and men. Next one, leave yourself an out. And this is one that I actually stole from driving school because I think it works for dating as well. Don't schedule hours and hours or a whole day with somebody that you haven't met. Schedule a lunch, schedule a happy hour, schedule something that's a definite amount of time. And if you guys really hit it off and you want to spend more time together afterward, that's awesome. But don't leave yourself scrounging for a lie of why you have to get out of there ASAP. So that one I think can be really, really helpful, just scheduling a set block of time. Next, be as kind as you can be, but be clear about what you want. If you really don't hit it off with somebody, a simple it was nice meeting you, have a great night will do. Don't kind of keep going on about oh yeah, when we see each other next time, or yeah, I can't wait to see you again. Just be clear about what you want, but do it in a nice way. Take a break from online dating whenever you feel like you need to. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're not having fun anymore, it's okay to disable your account for a while. I have done that a million times, just when I am either feeling overwhelmed or just not happy in that moment with the dating. I'll take 2 weeks off, I'll take a month off, and when I go back, I feel refreshed, I feel ready to try the process over again. But I think it's something that's really important to remember, is nobody's forcing you to do this. It should be something that is a positive thing in your life, not something that's making you miserable. this is the one that kind of goes for all dating, but online dating in particular, you don't owe anybody anything. I've had people get really angry that I haven't responded to a message and message me back saying like, oh, well, my message wasn't good enough for you. And that's really on them. That's not on you. That's them taking something personally and being hurtful in the process. And that's just something that I don't have time for. And you shouldn't either. And same thing, even if you go out with somebody and you have a couple drinks, that doesn't mean that you have to go out with them again. That doesn't mean that you owe them anything. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes it can feel really bad and really hurtful when somebody responds in a negative way like that. But again, it's just part of the process. Next, do what you're comfortable with. For me, sometimes I would go on 3 dates a week. And that was fine for me. I know a lot of people who can only do 1 a week or 1 every 2 weeks, and that's fine. Find what works for you, find a rhythm that you're comfortable with, and stick with that. Lastly, try to enjoy the good times. If you're excited about a date, let yourself be excited. Don't be thinking off in the future like, well, what if this doesn't work out? Online dating is a total roller coaster, so just let yourself enjoy the good moments because there are going to be some bad ones as well, but let yourself get excited. Let yourself enjoy a good date. Let yourself have fun and, enjoy the people that you're getting to meet. It's a totally unique experience where you're getting to meet new people on such regular intervals, and that can be a really fun and exciting thing. So let that be the positive side of online dating. Even if you don't foresee a long-term relationship with somebody, it's still fun to get to know people, have a night with them, and just enjoy a drink or food or whatever you're doing. So hopefully these tips will be helpful for you. I found them really helpful for myself, and feel free to change them for whatever works for you. These are just, like I said, guidelines. They're not set in stone, but the most important thing is that you feel really comfortable with what you're doing. So next week we're going to work on actually writing your profile, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys then. Bye, have a good one.
Cool.